and we're at Dam Lane Chippy. Our Neighbours Reviews are quite new, probably a few weeks, maybe a month they've been doing this. All around the Warrington area, they're doing reviews of food, restaurants, shops, anything really. And they're doing all right already. They've just started, but they're loving it. And we're going to have a nice little chat. So I'm going to let the lads do a lot of the talking and tell us about what they're doing here in Warrington, because I live in Warrington, so I'd like to know more about what they're doing. This was interesting for me because I really wanted to take a kind of back seat in this, so I could introduce these guys and let them tell you who they are and what they do. So at the end of this video, as you know, I'll be looking at some reviews, a low one, somewhere in the middle, a high one, then mine. So see you there.
I'm with Jamie, obviously. Look at this setup. We're actually here today with Stephen from the Chippy Tour. He's going to come on camera in a minute, and he's also going to do a review on the same thing. I think did you get fish chips?
Yeah, you got fish chips.
Fish and chips, yeah.
Curry? Do you have curry?
Gravy.
Gravy.
Oh, gravy.
So we're going to give it a taste test. Actually, I'm going to tell you price because we were pretty shocked at that price. It was really, really good value. So fish, chips and peas, can of Coke, £12.40. That's really good value for what we've seen recently. So we're going to go in for the taste test.
This is a good lad, isn't it?
Well,
So how long have you both been living in Warrington?
God, I've
been here about 6-7 years now.
14, 15 years maybe. So I'm originally from Kendal in the lakes.
Yeah.
And I moved down here for work and then stayed.
187 chippies.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's not too bad, is it?
We're not far behind. I think we're on 6.
Yeah, but you're doing all kinds of other stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, of course we are, yeah.
So she said that they keep the cod all the time, no matter what the price. They don't put the price up, but they always get cod.
You can hear the crisp there. Nice and crispy. Good sized portion.
I'll go off the end of here.
So we've got to be careful we don't double dip as well, because
we're not into double dipping.
No, me neither.
looks like a nice, decent piece of fish, that. This is cod, by the way. That is a nice piece of fish, that.
That's a good price, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a great price. And it's a good sized portion. I think you could probably do 2 people with it. Well, we will. We will do 2 people with it.
I'm going in for chips, guys.
I'm going to dip in the chips and the peas.
You want me double dipping?
No, I'm going in once. That's it, look.
Yeah, again, chips. Lovely.
It's a nice bit of fish.
Really chunky.
Nice chips. I like those chips. I think they are one of the best ones we've had so far. Crispy on the outside, fluffy in the middle, and tasty.
Them peas are bang on. That fish, though. Yeah, I think that's... I'm going to say it.
Best one?
I think that's the best fish we've had during our reviews over the last 6 or 7 places.
Yeah, it's a nice sized fish. Tasty. You're the master, really.
Yeah.
You've done loads, so...
No, I mean, the chips are a little bit on the oily side, but they're really tasty, aren't they?
They're tasty. They are definitely tasty chips. I'm definitely diving for more.
I'm having the can this time.
Are you having some scraps then? There's a big bag here.
Jamie loves his scraps.
I love scraps. Look. My cardiologist with me having them.
Look at this, guys. Look at this setup. Dam Lane Chippy. When we're doing the next one, Steve?
Do you have gravy on fish?
No.
So I have in the past, but we're just trying to keep these reviews at the same, obviously the same thing that we're ordering at every chippy, but yeah, I like a bit of gravy on my fish.
Some people hate it, don't they? You know, you can't get gravy in a lot of chippies in some parts of the country.
I lived in Sussex for a while.
You never got gravy?
They were like, gravy? No chance. They do a lot of curry down there.
I think that fish is absolutely spot on.
See, what I'd normally do with the scraps is pour them into the peas or pour them into the curry. Just to give that curry or peas a crunch. Especially if they're greasy.
Here's a question for you then.
What's that?
Obviously, we're fairly new to doing the fish, chips and peas review. Cartons or wooden boxes? Because we're tending to find that when they come in the boxes, a lot of the fish at the top is being taken off. It's being lifted off with the actual box lid. And obviously, traditionally, it was served in paper, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was the best way.
If it's cardboard like this, which is great, I'd rather have this in a closer, tighter box than I would a big open box.
Right.
But again, as long as it's cardboard, I'm cool with it either way. But while this is cardboard like this, because it used to be polystyrene.
Yeah, they did.
And they tried to ban it, and they brought in some eco polystyrene, but it's not the same. Cardboard, I think, is the best way to go, or paper. Just roll it up in paper. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No. Because we're normally on a carb on it, but having this set up, quite nice, isn't it? It is a good chippy, to be fair.
You said you didn't want anything. I said, get what you want while you're in there. Look at that. She does. She gets hangry.
Oh, they all get hungry, don't
So do I, so do I.
Mm.
If you live in that area and there's a chippy there, you kind of get used to it. You're going to like it. When you're doing something like this, but certain ones do stand out above the rest, especially price difference and stuff like that.
Cod and haddock is going through the roof. You know, it's they cut all the quotas, so obviously the prices go up with it.
Yeah.
But again, it's a seafood. It's not like kebab meat, so it's going to be more expensive. It's just that supply and demand again. I don't think there's any problem with kebab meat, is there? You can get that. I think you'll always be able to get that somehow.
Yeah, some laws knock it up, won't they?
Or knock it up out of something.
Yeah.
So did you enjoy that then? Yeah.
Yeah, I fully enjoyed that. I really did.
So how do you do your rating system now? What's your plan on that?
I don't have a piece of paper, but I've not bought it, but I would say for me, if I was going to just pluck it out of the air, 8.6 again, probably something on there. I don't think it's any higher than that for me.
So I really enjoyed that. I did. Granted, yeah, peas, some of them are a bit hard for my liking. It's our opinion. I'm going to go with an 8.8.
Oh, so
I really am.
I
really am.
And I'm going to go with a 4 out of 5.
So that's quite high on your.
Probably similar.
It is. It means it's a great chippy to me. You know, it's something that I'd recommend anyone who lives nearby to dive into. When it goes to a 5, that's something where I tell someone who lives in another city to go to.
Yeah.
That's the way I kind of look at it. And if it's like a 2 or a 1, I'll leave your car keys on the side and get some toast going or something.
Yeah.
You know, but I put a lot of stuff on Google reviews.
Yeah.
And they only go 1 to 5. I don't do increments either. So there's no 0.4, 0.5 and all that, because again, you don't have that on Google. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like a hotel rating.
So I'm a family of 7 at home, wife, kids, Andy's 6. If we're going to come to a chippy now, this is not so bad now. I could come here tonight and say,
You got your head sick.
Yeah, I haven't got it.
we can have 4 portions of fish and chips, because me, the wife, and the bigger kids would have a full portion of fish and chips, I think. It'd probably serve you, but if you wanted a big meal, 40 quid, I can handle that. But some like Blackpool the other day, £17.17. I know a Blackpool on the seafood, but 4 portions of fish and chips, and you're talking best part of an evening.
Well, 70 quid, isn't it? 70 quid.
So then it becomes that cheap family dinner now is not really as cheap as it used to be, but we know they're going through hell.
So we've just enjoyed a really nice meal. Thank you. It's lovely. It really is. Thank you very much. Really enjoyed it. And we'll put the review up and let you know. Thank you. Now, if any of you haven't seen Rapid before, he's a marginated tortoise, 4 years old. Some of you may have seen him in earlier videos, but he's just come out of hibernation. So I'll not keep him out here too long, but just enough to read these off. And he can get a roam about. 1 star. Been quite a few times before, but tonight the chips were the worst I've ever tasted. Like they had been reheated. Bloody horrible. Greasy and loads of little bits. And the peas were watery. Won't be going back. 3 star. Chips and curry. The sauce is excellent, both Chinese and fruity, which I usually order. However, the chips by themselves aren't great, without any sauce, which has made me not go as often, as it made me feel a bit sick. Despite the chips not tasting as good as others nearby, the sauce and fish is good, as well as portion sizes. Highly recommend chips and gravy, fruity curry, or Chinese curry. The fish is okay, but there is too much batter. Main issue, little bullet points there. I think changing the supplier for the chips would be a better option to look into, and also maybe introduce fish bites like other competitors. However, friendly staff, good portion size, good location, quick service, and good opening time. Would recommend, although it has gone down since the owner Harry moved to the other chip shop. Maybe new method supplier isn't working well. Good chip shop, would recommend. Well, that's a bit all over the place, like him at the moment. But it's a 3 star, so that's okay. It's an average kind of review. And there's some interesting points if the shop wants to take them on board. There you are. Don't have to worry about it going over the edge, the tortoise. It's not that daft. It gets somewhere near, has a little look, knows it's too much of a drop. 5 star. Called again, new staff tonight, really good. Always park close to here. Will always use Dam Lane Staff brilliant, food lovely, kept it up. If only there'd been a comma or a full stop in there somewhere, I'd have been able to read that a little bit easier. Come on, over here. Oh, before I go on, sometimes he taps on the glass. I've got a great big terrarium or vivarium or whatever over here on the wall. It's 32 degrees in there for it. It's big enough for it to roam all over the place. And in the summer, soon, he'll be going outside. He has his own pen, pure, so nothing can get into it. And it leads into the greenhouse, so it can go in there during the day. At night, we've not tried him out overnight yet, but we will. He's got a heat mat inside in a little box, so he's nice and secure in there. What are you pulling a face at? What are you up to? Mine, 4-star. I met up with a couple of great lads from Neighbours Reviews in Warrington, and we all sat around a truck to review Dam Lane Chippy. I ordered fish, chips, mushy peas and gravy, and was even given... I'm happy with gravy or curry. I have no problem with either, because I was brought up on it, you see. Certain areas were like that. I was even given some complimentary scraps. The cod was lovely and fresh, with a slight sweetness in a delicious, light and crispy batter. It was also a good size. The chips, although a little oily, were mainly crispy, plump and very tasty. The gravy was thick, with a nice, full beef flavour, and worked well with the chips and even the fish. The staff were friendly and polite, and the shop was spotlessly clean and tidy. Overall, if you are anywhere near, call in. It offers incredible value and quality. The lads from Neighbours Reviews also thought it was great, calling it the best fish and chips they had experienced in their previous reviews, which they've done 6 fish and chip reviews. But they do lots and lots of other things, not just about fish and chip reviews, all kinds of food, all kinds of shops. So check them out. And they gave it an 8 out of 10. It was 8.8 and an 8.6. So I just put 8 out of 10 there, which is comparable to my 4 out of 5. So we're on the same wavelength there. Cooking in oil, payment, cash or card, fish reviewed, cod.
Chippy Tour, cruising the coast, can't ignore. With every bite, I'm loving it more. Saving the chippies, that's what I'm for. Yo, I hit the road, got salt in my veins. From London to Scotland, through sunshine and rain. Fish and chips in my hand, it's a noble quest. Supporting the classics, yeah, I'm doing my best. Met a bloke in Troon with a tempura squid. A castle in Wales where I had my bid. From Mushy piece to battered Mars bar. A culinary Johnny, I'm a food rock star. I'm the Chippy